evening, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore?
Is that me?
That's you.
You just write that now?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I started writing this song the other day. Maybe that could work, like as a chorus or something. I'm off the deep end. Watch as I dive in. I never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now.
Can I tell you a secret? I think you might be a songwriter. But don't worry, I won't tell anybody. But I'm not very good at keeping secrets.
What up, guys? It's your boy D-WIZZLE. Thank you as always for tuning back to the channel, and welcome to my first music review on my channel. Yes, I'm counting this as a musical because technically this has a bunch of songs in the movie that help progress the story, so that's how I count it as a musical. But anyway, we're going to be talking about the 2018 remake of A Star Is Born. It's directed by Bradley Cooper, and he also stars in it with Lady Gaga, Sam Elliott, and Dave Chappelle. Okay, so I'm just gonna say up front, I am a huge musical fan. I've been in theater most of my life, so I know quite a bit about music and theater. I don't know every single musical out there. I'm not like a hardcore fan of them. I'm not even going to pretend to know like at least half the stuff that other theater people know. But I'd say I've been really enthralled in performing arts as a whole. And of course, I love me some musical movies. I feel like there hasn't been enough musicals out there. I think it's starting to become a dying genre, but I'm glad that there are musicals out there that outside of the Disney films, trying to revitalize the genre, like La La Land and Greatest Showman. So I heard of the name A Star Is Born, but surprisingly enough, I have never seen A Star Is Born. I had never seen any of the versions, and apparently this was remade about 4 times. That's crazy. It's remade 4 times, and I haven't seen one of them, but I've kept hearing the name. So this 2018 remake is my first exposure to the film. And then it surprised me that Bradley Cooper was going to act and direct in this movie. I think this is his directorial debut, actually. So that was pretty interesting to me. I didn't know how he was going to do as a director. I do really like him as an actor, though. I think he does some great work. Obviously, he voices Rocket Raccoon in Guardians of the Galaxy. You know him from the Hangover movies and stuff like that. So from an acting standpoint, I think he does really well. Not only from a comedic standpoint, but he has some pretty good dramatic roles as well. And when it comes to Lady Gaga, I love Lady Gaga. I'm a huge fan of Lady Gaga. I think she's like one of the best pop artists of the past 10, 15 years, 20 years. She's just fantastic. She has such an amazing voice. The only thing, though, is that I've never seen her act at all. I hear that she's excellent in the American Horror Story shows, but I've never watched one episode, and so I guess I was just taking people's word on how good she was in the show. So I'm thinking, okay, she'll probably do a decent job. Um, in her, I think this is the first film that she's done. But yeah, so needless to say, I was looking forward to it. The little snippets of the songs that they were giving us in the trailers and promotional stuff, it seemed pretty good. I was excited. I was kind of nervous to hear Bradley Cooper sing because I've never heard him sing. So like, there's no way a guy could have the trifecta. That he's a good actor, he'd be a good director, and he can sing. I'm like, that'd be too good to be true. So if I get at least 2 out of those things, I think I will be satisfied. But yeah, anyway, I did see this opening weekend, and here's how I feel. This is possibly the best film of the year. I'm not kidding. This movie is amazing. I was blown away. This movie is incredible. I will say up front, I was proven wrong. Bradley Cooper has the trifecta. He did a really good job directing this film, and he's also pulls out a great performance in the movie, and he can sing. Oh my god, I did not expect that. Bradley, you are a talented man. I had to say it right now. This is just great. And Lady Gaga, she pulls an Oscar-worthy performance. I think both Bradley and Lady Gaga give Oscar performances. If they don't win anything, or let alone nominate them, you know what? Screw that. They need to win something, both of them. Like, they give such great performances in this movie, and I did not expect that. It's just amazing how well made this film is. So pretty much the story is that Bradley Cooper plays this famous country rock singer who's going through his issues with being an alcoholic, and she comes across this girl in the bar who is Lady Gaga, and hears her sing for the first time and is astounded by how great of a singer she is, and she wants to take her on tour and show the world how great he is as a singer, and do some songs with him. And then eventually, of course, they fall in love. And then from there, you just see how they deal with life together. And then Lady Gaga eventually gets more famous when she gets exposed to with the concerts that Bradley takes him on. I'm sorry. And that's pretty much the story. I say, yeah, the best part of this movie to me, while the singing was great and the story was really good, the chemistry between Bradley and Lady Gaga was amazing. That made the movie for me. Just to see how their relationship, grows throughout the movie. It's so engaging. It's like you feel that they have you feel like their relationship is natural and tangible. Nothing feels artificial about their relationship at all. And it's they take their time to progress their relationship, where certain romance films or musicals that you feel like their relationship is rushed, but to me it didn't feel rushed at all. And also, while they do a good job with developing the relationship between Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga's character, they also found a good mixture of showing us their two different viewpoints on their fame and how they deal with life, with Bradley Cooper dealing with his alcohol problems and Lady Gaga dealing with her new fame and success, and just seeing how they deal with it together as a couple. I just found that very engaging. And one other thing I was worried about was Bradley Cooper gonna try and outshine Lady Gaga, or was he gonna have more screen time than Lady Gaga because he's starring and directing? Like, was his ego going to get in the middle of it? Surprisingly enough, no, I didn't feel that at all. They both have equal amount of time to shine, and I thought it was great all around. And for those of you who are huge Lady Gaga fans, you definitely have plenty of scenes of her singing, and there are some scenes in this movie where they remind you this is Lady Gaga. But at the same time, what I also loved about this movie was that I didn't see Lady Gaga. I saw the character. Her character's name is Allie. So the whole time I didn't feel like I was watching Lady Gaga. She was playing a different character. I felt that she was a different person, and that's what I really appreciated about her the most. I also thought the overall music and soundtrack was actually really good. I liked all the songs in the movie. I definitely want to get the soundtrack. I think it's great. Yes, there's some country in the soundtrack. So for those of you who don't like country at all, maybe I don't think you guys will be interested in it as much. But it's not all country. I mean, there's some rock and roll here, and of course, Lady Gaga's in the movie. So yeah, there's some pop and R&B here and there, and there's actually there's like a French song in here too. So it's like the soundtrack had some variety, and at the same time it just sounded really good. So definitely the music was great. What I also appreciate about it is that this didn't feel like a typical musical, where certain musicals would stop the movie and have musical numbers and whatever, and you would feel like it would stop the progression of the film. It didn't feel like a typical musical. Like, whenever they did sing songs, it felt like it was a natural occurrence, and this progressed the story. So that's what I also really enjoyed about the movie. I will warn you guys towards the end, towards the second half, not the very end, but that's where it started to get really emotional for me. It started getting really sad. So to give a fair warning to those of you who haven't seen it already, bring your tissues, because you probably will be crying towards the second half of this movie and getting towards the end. It definitely caught me off guard for sure. I just can't give any more praise about this movie. I can't think of anything gapingly bad about the film. I wanna bring up real quick Sam Elliott, who plays Bradley Cooper's brother in the movie, that helps him with his concert gigs and all that. I thought he was a great supporting actor as well, and just seeing his relationship with Bradley, I thought was very good. There's this scene that they have in a car where there's barely any dialogue, and I thought that was one of the best moments in the movie. And Dave Chappelle was also a really good supporting actor as well. He's only in like a couple of scenes though, but the scenes that he's in, I thought he was great. I mean, yeah, I can't think of anything bad for this movie, guys. I mean, if I want to have a little bit of a nitpick here, I felt the movie was a little bit long. I guess that's definitely a nitpick. It's like there was a couple of moments where I felt the pace of the movie, but Lily, that's that's pretty much all that I have an issue with. So that being said, I'm just gonna say, go see it if you haven't seen it already. This movie is great. This is probably gonna be one of the best films of the year. I was just blown away by it. I don't even care to see the previous versions of this movie, because I think they wouldn't hold a candle to this version. Maybe I will see the other versions at some point, just to do a compare and contrast. But to me, like, it's gonna be hard for me to believe that there would be a version that they've done better than this. So overall, I'm gonna have to give A Star Is Born an A. Great movie, guys. I couldn't be more happy. But what did you guys think about A Star Is Born? Did you guys love it? Did you guys hate it? Did you guys think it was okay? Comment below and let me know. Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to be updated on future videos I'll be doing. And I will see you guys in the next video. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
We're far from the shallow now.
All the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough.